Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing excellent. Perfect. All right, so today is another quick tip video to help you guys to create and manifest your dream reality, or your perceived reality as our brains interpret it. So today I'm going to show you how to speed up manifestation to attract anything, money, whatever, anything. We're going to speed it up, and we're going to use the laws of quantum physics and the laws of our minds. We're going to know how things work on a small level, which will interpret and create the big level, or what we know as classical mechanics. Quantum mechanics is small stuff. Classical mechanics is the big stuff, the huge stuff you see. All right, so here's how we're going to do this. All right, so now we know that everything in the universe exists in energy forms. Everything is energy. So the physical perceived things that you see, they are formed or created by energy crystallizing or forming what is known as matter. Energy brings forth the atoms create the electrons, the protons, the neutrons, hence they create matter, substance, something physically real. Okay, so in order to speed up manifestation, you have to know how to channel energy. In other words, you have to know how to direct your energy. So here's some tips we're going to talk about. 3 forces, all right? We're going to talk about momentum, direction, and of course, power. If you combine these forces together, I'm going to show you how right now, you will speed up manifestation in no time. Okay? So let's begin. All right. So when it comes to momentum, okay, and when it comes to power, there are certain rules of the universe, or certain laws that we must adhere to or follow. These are laws that are created, okay, such as gravity. All right, let's begin with first. Let's talk about our first key to manifesting or creating a lot faster. So we will go with direction. Okay, so in order to manifest, you must know what you want. So you have to make a decision on the direction you want to go. In other words, your thought energy focus. Are you focusing on abundance or lack, according to your mind? That's the direction now. See, it's energy. So you can either focus on what you want or what you don't want. That's the first key to enhance creative manifestation. All right. Second key is momentum. So once you make a decision to focus on what you want, which is, of course, I hope would be abundance, and you start to use your visuals and your thought energy now, you start to put thought energy, okay, into the visuals, because remember, things start from within the mind and it would manifest out first. Remember, our brain sees first and our eyes is the receptor. So your brain uses your eyes as tools. So it begins from inside. So you do that with what is known as visualizations. Okay, so let's go again. So we're going to start with the direction. So you make your mind up. This is what I want. Then you start to focus on it with your thought energy. So we got our direction. Now momentum comes into play. So what is momentum? Well, momentum is the energy being created faster and faster and faster as more energy going. So how do you get the energy to speed up? Well, you don't have to worry about speeding up. Guess what does that? Gravity. Quantum gravity, or gravity and anything. Gravity pulls in. So how do you let your momentum or your thoughts go out to come back and manifest? Well, very simple. By not putting up resistance. By allowing it to flow. How do you allow it? By not figuring out how you're going to get it. Don't get into the ego's mind of trying to figure out, is this how I'm going to work? When you do that, you create resistance, because now you take your higher self or your subconscious out the picture, because now you're saying, I doubt, I don't really believe, therefore I must put myself in it to do it. And you can't do it, my friend, because your mind, my mind, is very limited. It's a capped mind. Our conscious mind is very limited. It can't go that far. Okay, your subconscious infinite mind, it knows the how. It'll work out the details for you. So that's the key to momentum, by letting the how go. Once you let the how go and just focus on what I call the end thinking or the end results, there it is. Now your manifestations will start to speed up. Okay, now we're building momentum. So now we have the speed coming into manifestation. Now we go to the third factor, which is power. So what is power? Basically, your thought energy focus, or again, basically power falls into the realm of repetition and awareness, meaning that monitor your thoughts, repeat the process. Our brains and our minds are works in this matter. Our brains are machines of repetition and habit. The more you repeat something, the more you do it, the more it forms an imprint into your subconscious. Your subconscious creates a reality map, a loop, so it starts to produce it and you attract it. So those are your keys to manifest and create. All right, guys? So remember, okay, direction, know what you want, focus on that. Momentum, let go, don't figure out how. Gravity will take care of that. Higher self will start to create. Now, power. What is power? Awareness, repetition, keep doing it. The more you do that, now we form what is known as critical mass. Energy works in this way. Energy can never be created or destroyed. So what happens? If momentum keeps building, it gets to a point where it becomes unstable, instability or stability. What happens now? We approach critical mass. Critical mass is boom, the explosion. What is the explosion? Your desires manifested into a material form. Okay? Now this works for everything. Lottery, money, house, car. I will say this when it comes to the lottery though. When it comes to the lottery and you figuring out the how, this is the key. This is a trick with the lottery, guys. You have to put some sort of how in the lottery, because if you're buying a ticket, you're saying to the universe, this is how I intend. But here's the trick. The lottery should be one of the means that the universe can deliver to you. One of the how, not the only how. That's the key now. In other words, you're not going to say it's lottery or bus. If you say it's lottery or bus, then you're dependent. You're shutting out all the other avenues that your higher self can bring to you so that you can manifest and create your desires. Okay, guys? So remember those tips, because those will increase your manifestation, because in essence, everything is energy. You and I, everything you're seeing and witnessing, they're just vibrating at such a high speed that everything looks so solid, solidified to you, and your brain is the perception of it according to your 5 senses. So don't worry about what you see in the physical. You have to start seeing it in the mental, and then the physical will form. That's how it works. Remember I said we were taught backwards thousands of years ago. We just learned how our minds and our brain works within the last 100 years. Quantum physics, neuroscience. We've been doing these things 6,000 years the wrong way. So this is the way you will get results and you will manifest. Okay. Facebook group, excellent, doing good. Guys, emails, perfect. I will try to get back to you as best as I can, but right now I am so overbooked. Okay. Coaching, at least a month behind, so you can still contact me. I can get you on the list. All right, guys. Now, for more learning and more methods, you can visit the Facebook group. It's free to learn. Check it out. Okay, guys, and we'll talk again. Happy manifesting.